watching me then. It's something legible you wrote, so someone read it up. Make them kids, make them short. You gotta be this tall, fucking get something small that I fucking sent like it's small, that just hovers around. You can't make it gone with dust bunnies, dog. I mean the Buster's dog, a buster with bugs, but he went to space in the ship that spun. He had them jets in the rock and they was hard. Maybe he put tobacco in his pop and there was something hard as well. Maybe I thought this tortilla shell, so it was soft. It was a taco, but now it's not. Tacoma Dome was off and now it fall. Fall with my flow. Fall where we go. Let's see how deep this fucking rabbit hole goes. I could grow my nose, I had the fucking teeth in the front that were long and pointy as hell. Then I could have a hula hoop, like that's what I want for Christmas, dog. There's no way to rap it, so I wouldn't know what it was. Put me inside your hole like a fucking horse with the horse. Like just make that sound like coconut shells. Why don't you just do them on hardwood floors and know what I'm talking about? Why don't you dip the fucking sandwich in anything that you want like it's sauce? Put in a bowl like it's a crescent moon. But you saw it full. You saw it till you're full. You saw the whole thing through, dog. You saw it like a crystal ball. You got a collection y'all would never have saw. Y'all wouldn't saw this off if you were a magician's assistant. Y'all had to saw yourself up yourselves. The magician would help, cause y'all need to get you when you get at the junction of when all of your luggage will get up in your grip. Then you took the steps to the fucking spot where you sit. Yes, put your fucking seatbelt on then. Why don't you put on a grin instead of that smug like it's a moccasins we're with? That's what they does, that's what sucks, that's what sucks, that's what they does, and that's what sucks, yes. Smug and some of this because it wasn't lit. It wasn't lit unintended, because if he did, he would have done that intentionally. I don't think it's this. I don't think y'all could get serenity. I don't think y'all could get serenity if it sat in your lap and it fucking purred a bit like it's a cat. But I thought it'd be more like a pup, a fucking big dog that hasn't grown up, so it's still smaller than my fucking pug. Yes, growl some, get that growl some, get that growl some, like it never left. Try open the windows, dog. You gotta get past the shutters first, cause the tornadoes come. What do you think the munchkins sung? To hear one by ones until they're a bunch in this. What filled the Tacoma Dome? They thought they could kill them all, but one snuck off, and it started to reproduce non-stop at a rate that the fucking FBI doesn't know about. Cause if they does, they put me in a cell small that I couldn't even stand up. Shit, I look like a question mark with no dog, cause those were the shoes and they ain't gone. They like me to stand on the metal from now on, to know how it fucking steals some from this world. When I sung for y'all, like you're a bunch of little girls, I'm just doing my job. What's up? Maybe I'm a clown with the flower on my lapel, and when I squeeze it, fucking sulfuric acid comes out to melt what was your face, but now it's gone. Maybe it's red like it was blood, but it doesn't drop cause it's done dried up. Maybe it just soldered itself like it's a part of the metallic I was standing on, and now I start to tell y'all a bunch of master of pop and stuff, except the strings were gone. This was a marionette. I fucking married my words with, and now we're gonna make merry again. Like this is beer that we sip when we sit at the table that's long, with the table spread on. Tell y'all a bunch of gossip that the person I'm talking about doesn't want you to know at all. Like a bowling ball, one of them pins would bend, you feeling bad and your grin would have lit, because then I feel like the Grinch, and those were the presents I take when I live. Boom. So solid with flow, solid with flow. So sardina type flow, like these were tortillas you dunked and you hold and you put inside your lips and you move your jaw like this. Was this your first time to the surface? Yes. Was this your first time to the surface? Yes. Why does it surface, dog? That is a bunch of submarines that's inside of a pond. So how they get there? Like they were shipped. This is Operation Dumbo, dog. But not all elephants, dog. Name was Dumbo on. Like they was a stomp on the block like they were cows. No, you're a bunch of cow rustlers then. Or rustlers what you stole without the papers that you could sign the bomb. Because the ownership could have got shifted to a different party. Y'all ain't a party of one. Y'all departing and not having no fun. When the ball would drop, like this was the one. Different number and like the year where it would belong. Bong. Bong was a bong. That smoking now it's gone. Gone. Bong. Growl a whistling. I growled at a bitch and I whistled at her and she had a grin. She tried not to show because I was like that macho that they don't want you to like anymore. But let's bring it back, let's make it solid, yo. Like that 70s show. Can I wear the bell bombs? Can I be the bell that fucking Quasimodo would roam to bring y'all home? This was a church, right? So let's do what belongs. Let's fucking pray to a God and a voice that we don't use a lot because it's like we shout or like we mad, but we know. Let's fucking mix our emojis up like we got this phone we're just gonna shake like there's some dice. Let's roll on felt. Let's roll on, dog. Mine are loaded from now on, just like my guns. But it's love that I shot a bunch of hearts. I hope you can grab and eat up like they're power pellets and we could be Pac-Man, son. Yes, let's be Pac-Man, man. Points I'll keep track. You don't gotta exhaust your brain for this remedial shit. I'm just a medium then talking to ghosts to see if they talk back. Yes, that's right. With that right. With a little insight, then a little bit of this I prescribe to them. They could have been pill this size to make them more big. Make them the horse type, cause that meant we're doing the job there, right? It was what you expected, so everything's going to plan except I'm the intersection that would have changed this. Like, one accident was all it took. Like one pair of pants was all I had to piss to change the things and how they was. Yes. 4 scrawl and 4 that talks at 4 times at once like there's 4 mouths on this fucking dome. Where's the other? I can't see them, yo. Maybe their eyes in the back, except I changed that fucking sense out for the one I like best, son, like the seasoning on my bread. Only if it's garlic and butter that would have been melted. Maybe a cube from off that I would cut. Maybe I would cut you off with an uppercut. Like both of our arms wanted to go along the road like they were cars, but where would they stop to feel love? Only God would know. Maybe if you took off one of them gloves. Maybe if I could say this to Johnny Othercut. A name I made up, and it sounded like uppercut. I didn't change it much. Change it to different pants because these are drenched. I guess the rain and perception hit just like the Predator did. When he decided to off himself, he couldn't hit win. He couldn't get W on chest. Everybody wants a shirt that I have. Everybody wants a shirt type rap. It's gonna hit like a fucking target when I just want to be a dart at Target, no one bought it. Then it goes to fucking Goodwill to help someone get a job. Do you want to donate the rest of your bucks to me doing good? I feel like the fucking shortstop, but where he should stand, y'all mixed up. He should stand directly behind the hitter, dog, and to catch the sun, because that's where the shortstop was. Would you agree and nod? Won't you just send me a light? Won't you send me a kite with 43 keys tight? I would have said 7, but I like to switch it up. I like to say this to the ones that get that muss. I like to get real muss. In this spider web I'm stuck, I can't move at all. It's better than that fucking duct tape was. I should've took your suggestion from out of box and the folded paper that y'all just ironed out. It used to be thick, now it's not. It used to be a pigment of my depictions of what I saw. I mean the shit that I saw. I mean shit, son, I should've said PBS type stuff. when it's real late, because that's for the adults. It's not a bunch of cartoons and real cheap ones, because you don't got that fucking extended cable like you need a box. Did you put and donate? Did you put and donate? Don't donate your bucks. They don't go to anything good. They go to a bunch of children get messed up and take from the innocence that they got. So why don't you put a couple cents into this thought? I mean 2 pennies, dog. You don't go and put your whole pockets full, so stick your hands in your pockets some, like you got a gun or a knife you're about to pull and mess someone with the left they got. Unless it's some, unless you not, unless you gonna be a knot on somebody's dome from hitting too much. Yes, I'm hitting till I'm not. I jump out the bush, I'm just a squirrel, I'm in the park. So what you gonna do, park ranger? Shoot me with your gun? Maybe it's the head that I twist and I just twist the fucking rhythm when I hit correct. I feel like a strike of lightning and my dog will bark, won't mess me up. I feel like the fucking sugar. Yes, bark at the park in pig Latin like you're mixed with the pug. And you make that sound like you snore. No, it's just like a cat, they're comfortable. That's why you can make a pillow out bold and sell them on QVC and make a lot. That's my Shark Tank, dog. Why don't you steal it but has an R with a circle round? Why don't you just do My Little Pony? Is that a song? Is that a game? What the fuck? Was you a brony? Is that what they say? If they can meet the chicks, I don't care what the fuck you got to do. You could go kill Santa Claus with the fucking butter knife because you couldn't find the one that's sharp. Like you're just going through the shit, going through all of the motions. I'm trying to find that 1% because I rap too good in this bitch. I want to see it when it's a piece of mess. Piece of mess. Dark Covenant was a dark cabinet with the doors that open like this. Of course I had to be having it. Stop at the spot where we're sewing. Stop at the spot that's a poem with the frog that repeats every one of our fucking songs, but they're just conversation and talk. I could do it like that as well. I could do it over Starbucks. What the fuck you wanna talk about, Mr. Professor? You thought you were smart? Just a single sentence would put you off your rocker like y'all done lost your marbles, son. Inside of the sock with the rope you thought you tied, but not at all. Not at all. Now you nod off while you stare at the dog. Rock on the ship was like some Nautica stuff. Maybe that's just a brand you got from the store. No, that's when the water involved. That's when the bubbles come up from the little cracks on the seafloor. Now add in some C4 and see if we could get a big mushroom cloud of that wind, because the smoke wouldn't be able to rise in this bitch. It's like whatever left is gonna get replaced with this, like what I said. What I said was put in the cement, you can make in the bricks, this should be the houses you live. You could make this right next to your bed, or the other way around. So won't you shift the way that you slip, like it was on wit as well. Like you start to rock like you was a boat. Maybe it does, maybe I go with something else. Always did, always good. Always a bunch of fucking tweets that y'all wanna read right now. TWA global music type stuff. It'll show up and you'll be like, damn, I'm glad I showed up. That's for sure, dog. That was a big poem. That was real sure enough. Yes, take all the adjectives out. I cut in the fat off of a pig while he's still around. That means the soul wasn't gone. But do they have those? Can they just reincarnate into something I sipped in the mold like it's a carnation big? I mix with my milk. Boom. Mix with my mood and I mix in with you. I'm the oxygen, dude. So why don't you get a taste of my stew to tell me how good that it was? Compliments I fucking put in my membership and my memory, bitch. It's like a bank, except I'm never spending them. I just deposit slips. Boom. Now take the slip off of that bitch. I said it again. Yes, I mean I want it to sink in very bad, like a wet in the sponge right next to what we cleaning the dishes, bitch. That was a faucet. This one was cold and that one was hot. Just when it will go, boom. Get him. That's right. TWA.